Tinker time! Alright, let's get started. We'll grab a box and bring it out to the center here. And we're going to change the dimensions to 36, okay, by 36. And then also on the height to 36. Awesome. Next, we're going to change the radius from 0 to 2.5. Next, we're going to make our cutout. So we'll grab a cutout box and we're going to just take this and make it about that long. Doesn't really matter. We want to take this to 14 millimeters and the height also to 14 millimeters. Awesome. Now we'll take this and we're going to align everything. So hit the L key. We're going to align in the center here. We're going to align in the center there, and we'll also align in the center here. Next, we'll duplicate this, hit Control D. Next, you're going to rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, and then you'll take this and you're going to duplicate it again, and you're going to rotate it 90 degrees the other way. Okay, Control G. Next, we'll grab a cutout box, and we're going to make this the radius on this one 2.5. Next, we're going to align these, and we want it directly in the middle here and directly in the middle here. But then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to move it up to where it just barely touches. Okay, just barely. Okay, so we know that's right up next to it. Now we're going to change this on our snap grid. We're going to go to 1 millimeter. Now we're just going to ease this in. We're going to hit it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll change the snap grid over here to 0.1 millimeters and we'll go 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. 6.3 millimeters in. So we'll take this, and an easy way to match this to the other side is we're going to hit Control D. Next, we're going to take this, one of these here, because there's 2 of them now, and we'll hold Shift key, and we're going to select the main object, and then we're going to hit Control G to combine those. Then we'll take this cube, and we're going to spin it 180 degrees. Next, we're going to take this and we're going to separate those items now just like that. So we have those in place. Now we'll select one block, then we'll hold the Shift key and hit the next block. Okay, but not selecting the main piece yet. What we'll do is, now that both of these are selected, we'll hit Control D and we're going to spin that 90 degrees. Okay. Next, we'll select one block. Then we're going to hold Shift to select the next block, and we're going to hit Control D to duplicate it one more time. Then we're going to spin that 90 degrees. Now that all those are in place, we're going to combine those, and that's Control G. Next, we're going to take this whole object here, and we're going to hit Control D, make the copy, and from here, we're going to turn this into a hole. And we're going to change the dimensions to 20 millimeters. And 20 millimeters on the height as well. Make it a cube again. And we'll select both objects. We're going to hit the L key and combine to the center on all the parts so that it's directly in the middle. Then we're going to select both objects and hit Control G to combine those together. There we have it. It is finished. And it's ready. So the next step is to 3D print it and see how it turns out. I have this all loaded into my slicer. What I'm going to do is use supports to make sure that these parts turn out really good in order for the key parts to be able to snap into place. First, we'll go to supports, and I'm just going to do auto supports. As you can see, I added it everywhere that it's going to be needed for the print to turn out really good. So I'm going to hit back, and then I'm going to hit start slicing. And you can see it is set up for standard PLA, and this is a regular 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and I'm doing this at a standard resolution. So then we're going to go to infill. I'm going to use a lot of infill because it just feels better in the hand when you're using it. So we don't need any other additions, no brims, so we're just going to go ahead and slice. Okay, now we're going to print it and see how it turns out. Well, I'd say that turned out pretty well. Thanks for following along today. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, the link is down below in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Tinker Time.